Relax deeply, dream big, believe with all your heart. Hey, everybody. I love this cup. I like the size of it. How are you doing? Since we made changes and we're live streaming only on YouTube, it might be a little hard to get people over here. But I'm trying. So everybody wants the Sassy Friends to be over here. There's only so much I can do. I even tried to go back to the old days and just do a Facebook live stream, but then that messed up on me too. So I said, okay, I have more luck on YouTube as far as live streaming. So we'll see how it works. Anyway, I'm Cathy. I'm representing, where are we? Sassy Silver Sisters. And on Fridays, it's just like a half an hour of conversation. There you are, Suzette. It's like a half an hour of conversation just to say hi. Just casual. How you doing, Miss Suzette? Yeah, I've been thinking. Of course, I get in trouble every time I do this. But I want to do, I want to check in. And the only time I think about that is on Mondays and Fridays. I want to check in on the group, the subscriber group. If you guys are not subscribed, Suzette feels awful lonely over there. You can get the link underneath any post. It's there. Anyway, for us to be able, I don't know if you can Google, do a stream or whatever where everybody can join in. Like a Google Meet type thing. This is my plan over there. You're cold. What's the weather? Why are you cold? Oh, we're trying to get cold here. Let's see. Get my co-host. I need to put a sticker on there that says co-host. Watch, I'll spill that coffee. I know I will. I'll spill it. Okay. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
Currently, in Culpeper it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 60 degrees.
Okay. Alexa, tell me a thunderstorm joke.
Why was the cloud so dark and stormy? It was feeling misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Oh, your winter. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I forget. Anyway. Mama Sassy's coming in on the 3rd. That's what, tomorrow? I know. You're so lonely. You have to talk to even unless. Actually, it's pretty good because they have, what is it, trivia? Alexa, what kind of games do we have on Alexa?
To control a video device with your voice, you need to connect it first. In the Alexa app, go to Settings.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, is there games on Alexa?
To control a video device with your
Alexa,
voice.
stop. Alexa, do you have a trivia question? Alexa, do you have a trivia question?
To play trivia, you can say something like, Alexa, open.
Alexa, open trivia.
Okay, here's trivia. Trivia contains mature content that may not be suitable for all ages. Would you like to continue?
No.
All right.
Not online. I don't know what they're talking about. That's okay, but you can play games with Alexa. Um, okay, where's my train of thought? Okay, mom's coming in the evening, tomorrow evening. I'll have to find out exactly what time, so I can meet and greet over there. And then I think Rhonda and Leroy's picking her up, which is very nice of them because I get spastic in traffic. I can't do it anymore. I never did like it. I'll do it in an emergency and cuss all the way. Um, but yeah, so I have plans for her too. I have plans for mom to talk about some things in her childhood or some things in the Marine, you know, and we left since Kelly and Rhonda aren't doing videos anymore, as far as structured videos where you got to set it up on lunch day. When we get together for lunch, we can think of a little short video or whatever to do, because sometimes we crack ourselves up and I'm going, this needs to be a video. Anyway, so I have plans for mom. She doesn't realize it, but I do. And it's good to document stuff like that, you know, for family. So anyway, I want to talk about her her couple of years that she was in the Marine Corps and what it was like for a woman at that time to be in the Marine Corps. Now, I remember years, a long time ago, because I always ask questions. I think they had to go through, they had to do regular basic training, even though she was, now they outsource it, but they had to go through regular basic training just to be a administrative or, and we got to get pictures together too. I want to do that too. So I think it'll be fun and it'll be good for her. She has always done demonstrations of her military life and life in Hawaii and all that kind of stuff. She's always done stuff like that at church. She likes to give a pick a state kind of thing or whatever. And I was going to pay bills this morning, and I always check my account before I get in there and start giving all my money away. The bank is shut down for now. It's doing some kind of updating. Yeah, I'll let you know. It'll be an event. I'll let you know. And I will. Anyway, so I thought it was me because I always do stupid stuff. So I'm going, do I have my ID right? Do I have my password right? And we're going round and round, and it wouldn't let me in. It's a good thing I take blood pressure medicine. Good morning, Judy. And Sassy Friends are arriving. Let's get some more Sassy Friends over here. Anyway, so I go on to the laptop, and then it wouldn't let me in again. And I'm going, what am I doing wrong if they kicked me out of my bank? Which I wouldn't doubt it. Anyway, so I called the first time I called, 23-minute wait. I'm going, wait a minute. I got things to do. I can't sit here. No. And so when it was time for me to be here on, by my laptop and whatnot, then I said, okay. So I put it on it was a 20-minute wait that time. So I said, okay, maybe it'll be better. I'll set it on wait for the person to pick up. And then 20 minutes later, they picked up and said that they were doing updating. And I said, I'm not used to this. And so she said, we usually do it. I said, how long is this going to go? She said, we don't know because we usually do it at night and in the morning it's fine. But this is taking longer. So I don't know what they're doing. She said, just check throughout the day. Now, I got to pay bills. And I don't like doing guesswork. And I don't write anything in a register anymore because everything's online. So I always check the account before I do anything. Especially now, at the beginning of the month, things are really, really tight. But anyway, so sad. Can't do anything. Nothing works. Okay, on to blood pressure medicine. So, the new medicine they put me on, the amount they wanted me to go on, caused racing heart. So they said, let's go back to the old med with the new med in combination, because that's what we did before, because they wouldn't take me off anything if it wasn't going to start lowering the blood pressure. And they said, we'll work with that. And so today I'm at the one dose they wanted me to be on, but it doesn't kick in for like 2 hours. So if I get all whoa, you will know the medicine's kicking, because I can feel it as soon as it kicks in. You know how somebody feels like everything's draining out of their face or whatever? That's what I do. And I know that's what it is. Yeah, see, it's time to pay. I can't. I don't know. When you get extra money, you got to pay. I'm so tight with the money that as soon as you get a little bit of money, bill. Oh, I'll put it on here. I'll pay this. I'll pay that. And I told myself one day, I said, Cathy, you'll never be rich. Just be poor every day. That mindset that you don't have any money, so I don't spend any money. The only money I really spend is like gifts. And now that's easy because you can do Amazon gift cards and stuff like that, or whatever their favorite store is. So that's easy. Don't have to worry about pleasing anybody. We still have littles. But I went out. I don't know if I talked about it here, but after the holidays, like they probably have some Michael's boxes now. Let me see. Because Michael's boxes, let's see. Michael's store. What do you do? Clearance? What do you call them? Clearance boxes. They probably have Easter stuff in there now. If anybody buys ahead, I don't need to buy ahead for Easter though. But if anybody buys ahead, 70% off Easter. Yeah, we're at the right store. Hang on, I'll share this with you. So you won't be listening to me ramble. Understand. Let's see. I don't know where to look for the boxes. Where do I look for the boxes? How do I find out if they got those boxes? Storage. And what do you call them? I forgot. But I bought, how many did I buy? 2, I think. And it was, what do you call them? Boxes. I don't know what you call them. Rewards weekly and Hmm. What I did last time was I called. I saw a video about these clearance boxes that they're trying to get rid of crap for $10. So, not crap, it's all new. But it's after the fact of the holiday. So I said, okay. I said, let me try it. And man, oh man, I'm so happy I did. Because the stuff that I don't want is going into a yard sale. The stuff that I do want, I'm hanging on. It's Christmas stuff. So it's like those craft kits for kids and stuff. So I'm hanging on to them for Christmas. I don't mind doing that because there's littles in the family now. And yeah. I said, oh, this makes me happy for $20. Yay. So anyway, so yeah, so I'll be having some stuff for Christmas for the kids, and I'm excited about it. I was so excited about it, I wanted to give it to them right away. I said, no, Kathy, wait until Christmas or before Christmas or around Christmas, whatever. So yeah, I'm all about trying to save money. Oh my gosh. And pension money, always pension money. And you learn by doing. So you learn that if you don't have money to spend, don't even think about it. I don't do this walking in the stores just because. I don't do that. If I have to pick up something, like I have to go in a store today, but I'm not going to do it until I find out about my bank account. I do have to go over to Mom's today to check and make sure you guys, if you have Xfinity, you have to be off of it for a while, but you can get essentials. They have this essential thing for like $30, and you can get that for your internet only and stream your TV. That's what I do. And it took me forever to do it because I was so loyal to all this other stuff. I said, no. I got to back it off. And so I did. I can watch TV online. I can, with my TV. And I can, I just don't have a landline phone anymore. But they were charging me too much. And then I left Verizon to go to Boost Mobile for what, $25-$30 a month. So I mean, that's better than $100. It was costing me for Verizon $110 a month for a cell phone. I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. So I brought that down. So I'm always in the hunt. I'm always in the hunt to either make money or save money. This is what I do. And Cathy's Online Sales is where I show you where I'm at in selling. So I'm trying to get back into the system of putting something out there once a month. And you know what? I'll talk about that on Cathy's Online Sales. But I'm mad at Poshmark right now. I'll talk about that later. But I have a collection of how many? 3 or 4 boxes for yard sale and some bags for yard sale. I'm just waiting on my children to stop being busy. And she said she thinks she'll just have to wait till summer. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. If it's hot, it's hot. I mean, we've done yard sales in like 100-degree weather, and it's not safe, but we've done it. So yeah. And my daughter uses it to clear the house out. The granddaughters do the same thing, get rid of stuff and make a couple bucks. for the yard sales. So we'll see if we can get our act together long enough to have a yard sale. And I just give the stuff to the kids, because if you have like 4 people trying to sell, I can't keep track of all that. I can't keep track of all that. So if you have like 4 people or whatever, so I give the stuff to the kids. If they give me a couple bucks for helping them or whatever, that's cool. But it's recycling to me. And then once you have a yard sale and whatever doesn't sell, and you're not going to have one the next week or the whenever, then it goes to thrift store. Out. Get her gone. And she's lucky enough to live in a space where she has a subdivision, but she has a lot where you can have in the driveway and in the yard, you can have a lot of stuff there. But yeah, the first of the month is like, gotta pay bills. So I'm gonna go over to Mama Sassy's today. If it's not storming, remember it said storming. But I got to go on Cathy's online sales at 12. And then after that, then I'll head out. If it's not storming, cool. I don't care if it storms after I get there where I'm going. But I just don't want to be running around in the rain. And y'all know that Dave's bread that I always talked about that has seeds and lots of fiber and stuff like that. That's what I got to go over to Walmart and grab, because it's too expensive, and it's even expensive in Walmart. It's even expensive to me. I mean, but I don't like to spend money. What is it? Dave's bread. Yeah, let me share it with you. This stuff works very well with my system, and I ran out, and I can really tell the difference. I get this thin sliced, I think, because I've only just started doing this. Target, no, it's about the same everywhere. Let me make sure you can see it. Sorry, I bet I didn't show it last time either. It's around the same. Well, no, Safeway is $1 more. But yeah, so I know it's around $5. I think I get this. I think I get this. Hang on, I want to see what it looks like. And as far as I'm not going to change my schedule unless I have to. But I'm rethinking. Okay. Dave's Killer Bread, thin sliced good seed bread. I want to see if that's the one. I don't know. Where is it? I think this is the one. It's got a lot of carbs in it. But as far as when it comes to like lowering your cholesterol, you're supposed to have stuff flush out. And this bread, it not only tastes good, I like it. And I got the thin slice because I thought, well, if I don't like it, I don't have to eat a lot of it. You can toast it. You can make sandwiches if you want to. It's all good. So I got to go pick that up. And I do have another, not today. something that I have not heard of. This will be Monday. Have you ever heard of that? I've never heard of it. Comes from North Carolina. Pimento. So I'm going to try that on Monday. And I'm excited. I want to try it on Monday. So I'll have you guys some. Oh, and we have a new subscriber. She's not here. Did I write the whole thing down? It's Patty Waddy. Which I thought was cute, but then there's a lot of Patty Waddies on there. And I'm going, what? Well, how am I going to shout you out if I can't find you? And I finally found her. Then the tab went away, and I'm going, good grief, Cathy, this is not my day. Where are we? I want to give her a shout out. New subscriber, Patty Waddy. She doesn't have anything, any videos or anything, but that is okay. I want to give her a shout out. Patty Waddy. Patty Waddy. So I subscribed back if you happen to see this video. And Patty Waddy, but that looks like a vintage photo, don't it? I wonder if that's her. That would be cute to find out, wouldn't it? Okay. Actually, Patty Waddy 8793, because there's a lot of Patty Waddies on there. It's like, what? So, yeah. So, we'll see. One day, what are y'all going to do this weekend, by the way? That's what I want to know. I went to Rhonda's yesterday, stopped by, was it yesterday? And to say hi to everybody. And I go, okay, give me some gossip. What's the gossip? Got to hear about the girls. Kayla's dating life. And I got to hear about the new lady, Melissa. I got to say her name over and over so I can remember it. I got to find out what's going on with her. And then Rhonda. She is always, no, it wasn't yesterday. But anyway, doesn't make any difference. It was Wednesday. Yeah, because I had to meet up with my daughter. So what are you doing this weekend, ladies? I got lots and lots and lots to do. I want to get this this medicine straightened out because I'm getting tired of worrying about it going up and down. I missed my grandson's ball games, and I'm just like, I'm getting tired of this. I did get to go see a great-grandson's ball game. So we're going to try to see another ball game on Wednesday coming up. And I looked at the calendar, and it's calling for rain. I'm going, this is not good. Mom wants to go too, but I don't know. There is no undercover there. You got, you know how you have a baseball field with bleachers. There's no undercover. And my daughter's used to sitting in the rain, she said. Usual washing. Well, that's what I'm going to do today if I can, if it's not storming bad. When it's time for me to go over there, I've got a bag of clothes to wash. And then after that, I do it in parts. I have to wash the blankets and stuff like that later on in life. I don't know. But anyway, in Manassas, Virginia, they have a huge Salvation Army. And some of their prices are, you know, but they're getting pallets of, and I don't know where they're getting them, if somebody's donating them or what, but they had huge new stuff. And they're selling it for like, the only one thing that I compared was a little car for the kids. it sells for 100 and something, and it sells for a couple $100, and they had it for 99. But I'm going, we don't need that. But I just was comparing. And then I went to the other day, Wednesday, when I had to meet my daughter and do this exchange stuff. She went into Dollar General and did the penny. You guys need to look that up. The penny sales. Dollar General does penny sales. And sometimes she gets, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff for almost nothing. A penny. And so that's what she wanted to meet at, because we were exchanging what we needed to give each other. And so I said, I'll go in there with you. And so I went in there with her, and she's looking around. She knows what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. Because I only did stuff like that with the kids. Now I do reselling stuff. Like if I can get something cheap, I'll resell it. So we're looking around, and I had this Yardley chapsticks from Yardley, and the expiration date is in 27. So I thought about it, and I said, scan this and see how much this is. And it was $1. I said, okay. So I looked it up, and they're selling them for like $11 for two. Yeah, it's 2 in a pack. So what did I do? I put it up for, I don't know if it's going to sell or not, but I put it up high so that I can lower. Reselling life. And then let's see, what did I do? I'm doing this fast so that it'd be nice if I could sell that stuff, but I have 2 years to hang on to it, and I can also pull from it and give as gifts if I want to. 2-pack for $11.99, because that's what I saw it sold for. But I'm charging shipping on it. And I thought, I use chapstick, so it's not going to go to waste. And I did the Big Lots, not Big Lots. Ollie's buys clearances, like, stuff from stores and stuff. And they put their own price on it, which is a little bit cheaper than what they would sell it for. Well, I bought a ton of oatmeal for Melanie to invest, and I would sell it for her. And that's all done. That's all said and done. And there was only 4 boxes left. And so I'm going to give that to her because she's been eating oatmeal lately. So anyway, it's all fun. It's all fun if you buy and sell. The problem is with buying and selling, you have to have a place to put your crap. And I don't. Well, I do have a storage unit that I keep saying I'm going to work on, and I never do. But it's got to go. The stuff in there, I can't even get in the storage unit. It's awful. And when somebody comes into my apartment, I just say, don't look at eBay Central. So, yeah, we got a lot. I got a lot to do this weekend. But I know Mom will be glad to be home and settled. Even though she loves to travel, she'll be glad to play with her plants. And Mother's Day is coming up, which is good. When is Mother's Day? Do y'all know? I thought somebody said the 11th. Yeah, it's Sunday the 11th. Which I have to make a post about that, huh? I better write that down. Mother's Day post. If I don't already have it. Because sometimes you can schedule this stuff. But yeah, laundry. Oh my gosh, It's like never ending. Never ending. Never ends. Okay. On Fridays, we do on Mondays, we do inner peace cards. On Fridays, we do the affirmation cards. And if we don't, if one of the cards is kind of like, what? We get rid of it. So y'all let me know if this card is any good or not, and we can keep it if it's good. I'm always saying one day at a time. One day at a time. We will get through this, Cathy. What if they're going to let me in? Let me see. That's in my ADH brain. I'll look in a minute because you have to sign in. Okay. I wonder what kind of changes they're making or updating that they have to do that it stays that you can't even sign in. Okay, affirmation card, y'all. Backtrack. Keep me on track, y'all. Keep me on track. Okay, this one only on one side. It says the greatest glory in living lies. Oh, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time you fall, which is true. Just keep on going. Keep going, y'all. Keep washing, Suzette. And here's the artwork. But yeah, just don't stop. If something is, here's one with, I got to do this one because this one, let's see. I let go of all my expectations. This has tulips. It says, follow your bliss and don't be afraid, and doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be. I'm waiting. Yeah, this one's good too, Suzette. I'm the type of person that if something doesn't work one way, I try another way. And if that doesn't work, if it's something I really want to do or whatever, and I'll try the third way and I'll try the fourth. I just keep going until I get where I need to be or whatever project I'm working on. I do a lot of thinking ahead of time too, like, how am I going to manage this? And the shelving came in, Suzette. I have not even opened, I haven't even taken the box out of the car yet. It only weighed 10 pounds. You know the picture I showed you? So I don't know if it's going to hold a lot of weight or not. Yeah, I like the one with the tulips too. All right, I'm going to try to sign in again. Let me see if it'll let me. She said keep trying throughout. That's sad. No, this is only like the second time I haven't been able to get it into my account since I've had them. So it's not bad. I mean, but it's it worries me because they're updating stuff and I don't know what they're doing. Let me see if it'll let me in. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers and see if it lets me in. Let me in. It let me in. Yay! I am so happy. Oh my gosh, I'm not happy. I'm happy because I was locked out. I'm not happy that I have to pay bills, but I'm happy that I can get into my monies. which only have that much, but that's not the point. I got to pay bills with it. Yeah, I know. It scares me. Now, the first time I tried to get in it, I'm going, because I was going to pay a bill. And I kind of figured how much, and so I get in it, and it wouldn't let me in. So I thought it was me, because that's normally what it is. I thought, then your brain goes, somebody's got my account. That's what I thought at first. Somebody's got my account, and this is not going to make me happy. So yay, I'm in there. I know it is stressful. This is why I take blood pressure medicine, because things are crazy. It's never simple. It's always a problem. It's like I was telling Mom one time, I said, it's never easy. It's probably easier now, even though it's faster online, but it's probably easier now to go back to the old days, because at least you can find your information. You're not dependent on something else. And when you go online, they want you to do your password. And if you forget, they lock you out. All this craziness and all these steps you've got to go through to identify, which I understand. So sometimes I think it's easier just not to even do it online, because that's scary. And when Rhonda's computer went out, she about had a heart attack, because all her information's on the computer, and the computer wasn't working. It was like boom. And she goes, all my information's, all my accounting. But Rhonda's so smart that she was able to backtrack somehow, probably in each business, and get up to date on her information, because they tried to get it out of her computer that went down and they couldn't do it. So she says, now I know that we have to store things in 2 places, not just one. It's crazy. And then her business relies on electricity and online, because her business can be operated offline, but she has software for her business. So when something goes down, she can't operate that day. She's even had to send Kayla home. You might as well go home. There's nothing else we can do, because there's no electricity. Kayla's used to it now. But geez, yeah. So we're dependent on all this online stuff. And sometimes I wonder if it's worth it. The banking, I don't know if I'm going to rethink stuff. I guess I could. I don't know. I could rethink it somehow. I don't know. No, you can't. You can't. No. There's no. When you're doing stuff online, you're at the mercy of electricity and online stuff. And what are you going to do? And all the electronics, you're at the mercy of all that. So I don't know. I think maybe I can. I don't know. I did find out. I looked at one of the notices. They send me notices every day. This is your in this account, because I got a few accounts. In this account, this is your balance. But it's not the same as that one. Maybe I looked at the wrong one. But anyway, so that did save me a little bit. But then, I don't know. It's stressful. You're right. Okay, ladies. Suzette, I'm still working on it. The thought is there. to do Google Meet or something. Or if there's a way that I can invite you in so we can see each other, that's what I'm talking about. So only on the group though. If there's a way we can just say hi to each other, whatever, that would be fun. But I got to figure out how I can do that. I don't know if you can invite people in on Facebook or not with group. But that's what I'm working on. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll keep you updated on Mama Sassy. I know she'll be happy to be home. So, all right, have a great weekend, y'all.
Do you enjoy our videos? Well, we love making them for you. But we do like to have a little extra money to be able to bring them to you. So if you would like to contribute to Buy Me a Coffee, we can add to our little fund to bring you more great content. So buymecoffee.com, Sassy Silver Sisters. Cheers.